Oh, you know what? Rob's actually on with us right now, and he's listening to the end of our shit conversation here.
We are so sorry.
Hold on, Rob. I'm trying to bring you on to the screen so that everybody can see you. Okay, here we go. Gotcha. This is Robb Rivera, everybody. This is the the drummer. Excuse me. We had the lead singer of the last band on.
Right,
this is the drummer of the band. This is a band that everybody knows and loves, dude. Robb Rivera of Nonpoint, right here, everybody.
Ooh.
This is Robb Rivera, the drummer of Nonpoint. Man, you guys, I got to tell you right now. First and foremost, a little bit of fangirling going on from me right now, okay? Just so you know, just to I've loved Nonpoint for many years, dude. I mean, they were when I was back. I think I was like 20 or 21 when I first heard of Nonpoint. You guys are coming up on 20 years, aren't you? Right now of the band being together, aren't you?
No, it's 20 years of album.
Album. Oh, okay.
We've been together 23 years.
Okay,
Wow.
23. Yeah. Because I swear to God, I can remember back in the day, there was, Dan, do you remember there used to be like the summertime samplers that would come out like FYE, but back then it was like disc jockey. But they would be giving away, and there used to be Nonpoint songs on there, and I was just like, fuck, who are these guys? These guys are just amazing, you know? And now we got them on. So this is Rob right here, Robb Rivera. Rob, I got to ask you first and foremost, the COVID, how are you doing through this? You know, is the life changed that much for you so far in the band as well?
Well, I mean, it's been like pretty much like everybody else, you know, like we're, not sure what to do anymore. You know, everything's kind of like a standstill. I do believe that I got COVID back in March.
Really?
I was extremely sick. I saw a buddy of mine who was playing a show, and he was very sick. And this was all in the early stages. Nobody really knew what was going on. We had heard of COVID. Yeah, we had heard of coronavirus and all this other stuff. But nobody really knew what it was, you know. So until, like in the middle of March when the whole world shut down.
Right.
But I do believe that I got it. I was very sick. I had a fever, not high fever. I had mild symptoms, but I had an extremely bad sinus infection. And it was really bad. I was down for 2 weeks, but I couldn't get a test because I couldn't qualify. My temperature was not high enough to qualify for a test. And also, there were hardly any tests available then.
Right. Yeah, we were all limited.
Available now, so.
Yeah.
But and I actually just got tested because a buddy of mine that I was in contact with tested positive. I just got tested about a week and a half ago. I tested negative.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. But I do believe that I had it, and I don't know if you can get it again. I haven't done the antibodies test. I'm not sure if you can get this twice. I'm not 100%. I don't know anything about this disease except the symptoms. So, but you know what, dude? I've been productive. Nonpoint has released a couple quarantine songs. We've been writing new music as always. We have some anniversary shows coming up, and we put out some. I've started a drum channel. I still have my podcast.
Yes. The channel that I've noticed started just turning on. It was just it seemed like just a couple months ago, and you're doing the drum covers. And we got I'm gonna play one of the drum covers tonight because it's you completely change the sound of the song, and you kind of just make it your own. Like I almost wish that you would have been around when Michael Jackson was doing Billy oh shit, wait, what song was it again? Beat it. Yeah. I wish it's such a breath of fresh air to listen to, really, because it totally changes the whole aspect of the song. So that's one thing that you've been doing is like the drum covers. Like are you planning on doing is this going to be like a new thing? Like this is just kind of like something to do, or what's going on with that?
Well, you know what? I've always wanted to do this. I never really had the time. And there's so many YouTubers out there where, that do these things, do covers. And my whole perspective was, what? I love playing music. Why should I just, why can't I just branch out and do other things, and I'm not making any money on it. This is really just for fun, and and hopefully build a channel and and build a subscriber list. It's still very low because I've had the channel for a long time. I just put out like 4 videos and that was it. It was just me playing with the kids or me, a Nonpoint live show, a live like 30 seconds of a live thing.
Right.
But I started like, you know what, I'm going to do this. And the whole purpose of the channel was to do songs that maybe people didn't think I would do. And then kind of do them like if I was the drummer of the band and how would I approach the song?
Right.
And so it was fun, man. I've done 4 songs. I did Little Nas X, the Old Town Road song, which I love. And I did Wish by Stevie Wonder. Then I did Rockstar by Post Malone. And then I did Beat It by Michael Jackson. But now I'm going to look into a metal track. So I've done 4 kind of hip-hop, R&B type songs. So now I'm going to go into like in the metal world and see what I can do. But obviously, I won't do any Rush, even though it's my favorite band in the world. I am about to, do a disservice to Neil Peart's drum parts. But I'm gonna, keep doing it, man. It's fun. It's a fun thing to do. I want to keep the channel going and see where it goes. See if I can build a subscriber list or. Like I said, it's just fun,
That's right. Yeah, and that's the number one thing with YouTube. Just have fun with it, Like don't take it too seriously. If somebody says something bad to you, fuck them. There's another one that's going to say something bad too, or there's another one that's going to say something amazing. I mean, who cares about the fucking haters out there?
And you know what, dude? The most fun part and the amazing part is in every comment on the 4 videos, not one has been negative.
No,
I was. Wow, this is cool. Not, it's like, okay, like that, like nothing negative has been said. And, how social media is, sometimes there's got to be that one guy.
Yeah.
Right.
To cut you down. But it's been really cool. No thumbs down. I think maybe 1 thumbs down out of the 4 videos. And it's pretty impressive. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I'm going to continue with the podcast. And the thing is that we really weren't going to do anything this year anyway. Like, we didn't have any plans.
Really? Okay. So it was like, it was almost like, it was like everybody else is sitting there like 2020 is just like killing it. And you guys are like, wait a minute, well, we weren't going to do anything anyway.
We're going to take the majority of the year off and write music. And we had finished the record cycle for X.
Mm-hmm.
We did the last show with Hell Yeah in December. And we weren't going to do anything. We were just going to chill and not do anything.
Right.
So but we only had like 6 or 7 shows planned, and that was for the later part of the year. Well, obviously those have all been canceled. But we're just gonna continue to write music. We have this 20-year live stream this coming Saturday.
Yes.
In Chicago, we're playing our first record front to back, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. We've been rehearsing for 3 months.
That's so cool, man.
It's a different lineup now than was on that first record, but the songs sound amazing because it's the first time that people are going to actually hear these songs how they were recorded. Because we used to be a 4-piece back then, and but our guitar player Andy would record 2 guitar parts,
right? But
he was able to play one live,
right?
So now all these guitar parts are going to be able to be played. So I'm
that's cool, man.
That's
full
for the first time in concert. And I'm glad, man. I'm glad to hear that you made it through COVID. You were afraid that maybe you had caught it, and I thought the same thing right around beginning of March. I wasn't feeling good now, and then later on, I'm thinking, man, maybe that's exactly what I had. I went and got tested. I was negative for COVID, but I also donate blood, and so this last time around, they checked for antibodies, and I'd never had it.
Yeah,
and I was convinced that I had it. So it's a tricky little thing, man. I mean, it might not be what you thought it was, but I'm glad you made it through. And as everyone knows, I've kind of coined the phrase COVID era.
Here he goes.
COVID era. You got the grunge era, but this is the COVID era, and it's a time that artists are able to kind of kick back and really take the time to work on stuff they've always wanted to work on. I love what you're doing. The same thing with the little drum overs. Perfect.
Well, yeah,
right?
no, and I wonder too. Like you were talking about earlier, I think that you weren't sure as to what you were going to be doing next. It's going to be something in a metal genre, and instantly it took me to those other covers that you see, like the kids that are doing, the System of a Down or something like that, or Slipknot. That'd be
Little
insane,
kids,
dude.
right?
Yeah, like kids are doing some of these
a
things.
9-year-old.
Yeah. But
doing
I think that somebody that's like of Robb's caliber, we gotta go something different, like something that everybody else is not doing. Like you don't want to do the exact same thing as everybody else. You want to
do a Tommy Lee.
That's why
Tommy Lee solo.
Tommy
brother.
Lee solo.
On,
yeah, dude, that would be fucking cool.
Then you'd be my absolute hero at that point.
Well, I have thought about doing Dr. Feelgood, covering that song.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee's a beast of a drummer,
He is, but I think the timing's right too. You could do that cover now.
Right, bust out with that.
With that movie that just came out a while back with the Machine Gun Kelly that played Tommy Lee. It's still kind of resonating. I think that it's still relevant. That's a good one. That might be the ticket right there.
Dan's telling you the future of your life.
Because I know anything. I don't.
You were talking about also the Robbcast, okay? Now that Robbcast is a podcast of you and Robb Rivera. Is that who it is that you guys?
Robb Rivera, yeah.
Yeah. You guys do it together. Tell us about that really quickly.
That came about I spend a lot of time at Uptown Recording in Chicago. Robb Rivera has become one of my best friends, kind of my shoulder to lean on and stuff like that. He's been a really good friend to me. And, we decided to do this podcast, and basically it's talking about, my life as a musician and his life as a recording engineer. And us, it's like different sides of the glass, and they, his perspective on how to record bands and what the challenges that he meets, and my perspective on the challenges that I get on the road or writing a new song. And then we interview different people. We've had Phil Demmel, ex-Machine Head, on there. We've had Robb Flynn from Machine Head. We've had Dave Ellison from Megadeth. Jeff Scott Soto from TSO and Sons of Apollo and ex-Journey. We've had a lot of smaller artists on there too. And a lot of conversations between me and Robb. Mm-hmm. We're going to have our new... We broke everything in seasons instead of having just episodes. Mm-hmm. Instead of having episode 429...
Right,
we'll do we're up in 4 right. We're going to be doing season 4 this week.
Right.
And so, it's been fun. I've been able to kind of be a fan of music and talk about the bands that I love. Yeah. And talk about all the experiences, all the bands that I've toured with, everything that I've learned in my 20 years. Hopefully offer some advice to new musicians out there to try not to make the mistakes that me and my bandmates have made and countless other bands have made, try to guide them through what they can do, because we're in a brand new world, with streaming and YouTube. When I started, CDs were still being sold.
Right.
People bought music, bought physical product. I mean, people still do, but it's really the hardcore fans that buy the physical product.
Tangible.
But I've had fun, man, just sitting and talking about music and talking about the concerts we've gone to. We do top 10 lists or top 5 lists of favorite live shows, favorite bands, favorite debut albums. We've had a lot of fun with that, and we're going to continue to do it and see. Hopefully, it'll grow as big as the Josta podcast or as the Robb Flynn podcast.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get to that level so we can, hopefully seek some kind of, maybe a positive change, with what we do.
Well, being in a band for 23 years, I got to tell you, the key is just don't give up. Don't stop what you're doing, and it's going to fucking happen, because you guys have been rocking for the past 23 freaking years. I mean, just killing it out there. I do have a couple of, you said right there about favorites and stuff like that you guys talk about on the Robbcast. I do want to, one of my questions that I had that I wanted to know from you is, what is your favorite Nonpoint song to play?
That's kind of hard, because we have over at least 160 or 170.
Oh, of course, I know. I'm not giving you the fucking easy questions here, Robb. Come on, man. What's the funnest one? What's your favorite?
one song that I really enjoy to play a lot is Dodger Destiny from our last record. It's just all the elements of a Nonpoint song that I like. It's heavy, it's thrashy, it's got a Latin style bridge. You know, the whole song is just a banger from first note to last. And another one I love playing, I mean, it's an old favorite, Bullet with a Name. I love playing it because I love the crowd reaction to it, you know, when we play it. But so many different songs. I mean, I prefer playing the heavier side of Nonpoint because that's just where my roots are from. You know, I come from the thrash, hardcore metal background. You know, that's what I like playing the most. I mean, I love all the songs. I love the melodic. I love the acoustic stuff. But the real heavy, groovy stuff is what I like the most.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's one of the songs actually that we have loaded up tonight is "Bullet with a Name," and that was when Dan was he was coming. I was like, "Yeah, we got Robb Rivera on tonight." He's like, "Who's that?" You know, and I'm like, "Robb Rivera, dude. You know who that is?" And I'm like, I played "Bullet with a Name," and boom, and it's like that's that song that it sticks right out. Yeah, everybody's like instantly like, "Yes, I love that band. I know who it is now." You know, like instantly. You know, because sometimes people like don't know band names or they don't know songs or anything like that. You play one song and boom, they're like,
in the mix.
I love it all, you know.
And nobody knows who the hell I am.
What do you mean? Wait a minute, you're the guy that's one of the founding members of this band. You know, I mean, fuck, you're the damn the cement that holds this thing up. You're not just the drummer that sits in the back, man. You created this is a creation, an artistic expression of your creative talent. You know, and I think that's incredible, man.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely,
Listen
absolutely.
To this guy, man.
Listen to me.
God, this is amazing.
I told you I was going to fangirl. I fucking told you, Dan. I was
You melted down.
I melted down. I did.
It's cool. I love that you know, the progression of all the years of doing it. I think towards the end, you can finally start doing what you want a little bit more. Like you said, you're banging harder on the drums. That comes from your background. I love it. Bring the background back out the older you get. It's like, you know what? Isn't it funny when you see like older dudes and they're like
you?
Yeah, not me, like maybe a little bit older than me, especially when I was a teenager, like all the like dads and stuff that I knew were like bikers and they like dressed like still when they always revert back to the time when they were the coolest. You know what I'm saying? I was the coolest when I had this
like Uncle Rico, like they're fucking Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite.
Right.
You know,
still rocking the coolest.
I wish everybody could really see Dan's full outfit right now.
Yeah, I'm still living the wonder years. I dress like I'm 17. There's no joke.
Yeah. Well, Rob, thank you so much, man. I just wanted to thank you for for coming on tonight and chatting with us, man. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to chat with you and learn a little bit about you. You know, please, everybody, please go and check out his podcast, the Robbcast Podcast. We've got the link in the description down below. We've also got a link to his YouTube channel as well as Nonpoint. Please go and I mean, if you're gonna watch these videos and you're gonna be like, okay, I got to go subscribe to this everything that this guy's doing because it's
the most important thing to promote here is that next Saturday we're playing our first record from front to back.
Yes, next Saturday. And I'm gonna put the link.
You can get your tickets on nonpoint.com. It's only $10.10.
$10.10. Hell yeah, man. That's not bad. Shit.
And it's ended on October 10th, 10/10.
October 10th, 10/10. I just spent $4.99 to get Alexa to talk like fucking Samuel L. Jackson. You know, I'll spend $10 to go fucking watch this. This is awesome.
Hey,
this
and look what else we're doing
tonight
over here, homie.
Oh, yeah.
This is a little something that we're going to do. It's the one chip challenge. Have you heard of this?
No, I have not.
Dude, this is the hottest. It's like 7,000
billion, million, trillion, kabillion.
It's one.
I will not partake.
It's one chip, bro. One chip.
I'll need a lot of this right here. A lot of water.
Oh yeah, well that's part of the part of the challenge.
You can't drink anything for 5 minutes after eating it, so it's going to be a riot tonight. So if you get a chance,
after we get done chatting, at about 8:30, we got a guy that's coming in here who drinks hot sauce like it's freaking milk, and so he's gonna come in here. We're gonna sit down.
Spicy.
Spicy.
You know what I mean?
Jeez.
Well, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys having me on. Anytime you want me on, just let me know.
For real, man. Thank you so much, Robb Rivera, everybody of Nonpoint.
Rob, thanks.
Hell yeah! Oh yeah, brother.
Fuck yes.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Thanks for your time, bro.
All right, Rob, and now we are going to play. Actually, oh, look at that.